Certainly a lot to celebrate from 2022. And for me, something to celebrate today was the little bit of warmth that we had. It was comfortable outside.
Yeah, and I saw that bump coming with the heating bill. So let's take advantage of this as much as we can, Sean. And that is that the temps are clearly out of control. But it's also soggy and foggy for this New Year's Eve. Warm and dry for New Year's Day, so we're not done with the temperatures yet. And another storm for next week in the forecast, and keep the heat going. Let's talk about fog. And yeah, not going to tell you not to get out and celebrate. I will say though, give yourself some extra space and time because of the visibilities are a quarter mile or less in a lot of spots. So you need extra distance for stopping, right? Because you can't see the car in front of you, and obviously get those low beams going. They've expanded this advisory now up down east the entire coast of Maine and inland a bit up through 95 to 95. So yeah, this fog means business. You also have satellite and radar, which that's where the rain is too, so that's making the issue worse. You've got slick roads and you've got dense fog. Yeah, I mean, definitely be as careful as you can this evening. 40s and 50s, we should be in the teens. We're in the 40s and 50s, so kind of let that sink in of how warm it is across all of Maine at last check. I mean, this is pretty wild here. We've got rain to our south. The heaviest is going to stay offshore, but high pressure spinning to our south and east and pumping up that warm air. So that's why you're going to see here through tonight, if you're out, obviously 11 and then midnight, and obviously, ball going down in the city. But by 7 o'clock in the morning, notice the rain kind of cuts off and shuts off here, Greenville down to Rockland. And so sun wants to come out in the morning early, southern coast, but it's snowing. It's going to kind of curl up and pull in for northern Maine especially. So Millinocket up to Caribou and Greenville. And then that's an inch or a couple inches of snow at most. And then by 4 o'clock, we're breaking up some of that cloud cover. Let's see if we can get a sunset in, right? The first one of the new year. Now, as far as the rainfall goes, you can expect about third of an inch Portland to a half inch Rockland, and Rangeley, not a lot, about a tenth there. Now, the next storm is coming. This is an active pattern that we are in. It's a warm pattern, another inland track storm. So the warm air comes up from the south. Tuesday, we'll get our first wave to pass through, and then as we get to Wednesday, another one. After that, I am not confident enough to tell you what's going to happen on Thursday, so we'll stop it at Wednesday. But I will tell you the temperatures I'm confident about. We're going to go up to close to 60 on Wednesday, and then the bottom just falls out. Those are highs for Thursday and Friday, the 20s. So the winter gear, keep it handy. You won't need it next few days. We'll need it end of next week. For the Mariners, wind west 15 to 20 knots, gusting to 30. And then we'll get to the 7-day forecast here, which has a few notable things. Inland, well, after New Year's Day, we're staying warm. I mean, we're supposed to be barely in the 30s inland. We're going to be in the 40s and then a run for 55, which is pretty crazy. Falls out after that, and we see the cold air just rush. And Old Man Winter is going to knock the door down on Wednesday night to Thursday. I mean, I cannot say that enough. Do not put the winter is not as far from over here in Maine, but it's going to feel for a long time. We're talking about 4, 5, 6 days. It's going to feel like, April. I mean, this is a long duration thaw we're having here, which normally it is about 10 or 15 days. But after that, things get a little dicey. So keep checking back at the forecast because we have some changes coming.
We'll eventually be back to Maine January weather.
Yeah, we're on borrowed time.
Jason, thank you.